Right, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode. It is now Saturday the 15th of May and it's around about 11 o'clock. Just popped out to the garden, guys, because today is the day I'm going to get them brassicas plants planted out. It's an alright day, it's not too bad, it's a little bit cold, but it's alright, it's fine. They've been sat inside of that cold frame for about a week, if not longer, so hopefully they should be spot on. I have noticed a couple of the broccoli have bolted. I knew it was going to happen. I could tell the way the plant was growing, they're starting to stretch, but I'm not really fussed about it because I have got other ones at different stages, so I will have a little look through them and see what's what and just basically see what they're like. We're going to get all the ground prepped up. I'm going to have to sort out some netting because I need to cover some netting over the top of them just to protect them a little bit as well. Also, when I first took the garden on, I had issues with root fly, and it totally wiped out all the crops on the brassicas. Didn't know nothing about it, just saw all of the life just getting sucked out of the plants and start to droop. So I read up on it and I got told that it was the root fly, and done a little bit of investigation, went round the root ball and checked it and stuff like that, and they have it. It was just riddle and maggots. Wiped out all my cabbages, the plants just snapped at the end. It wiped out my Swedes and stuff like that. They're just like once it developed, it didn't snap the plant. You could, when you pulled them out, you could see all the damage what was caused by them. It was absolutely nightmare. I was proper gutted. So last year, I read up that you could get collars, brassica collars, and also some spray as well. Nemesis also, I can't remember the name of it now. It's in a little green box, about a tenner. You can get it on Amazon or eBay. And I went round, sprayed all the plants, and also I put colours around them. This one here is the colour what I made last year, and I made these by just chopping it out of this membrane stuff. It's a damp proofing. So I used them, but also I did buy some off Amazon, because you can get them off Amazon and eBay and garden centres and stuff like that. And I had no issues. Everything was spot on. I was really pleased by not getting attacked anyway. I had other issues with the plants by them stretching and bolting and stuff like that, but they never got attacked. So this time I'm going to take the chance, and I'm just going to let it be at the top of the garden. Just put some netting over the top of them and not put any colours on them. I'll just keep an eye on them though, and I will monitor them and just make sure that they're alright, and just see how they get on basically. Because like I say, I was gutted, like, but yeah, some stuff have bought a little bit, but like I say, I have got some other ones at different stages, so I'm not really fussed. Unfortunately, it just is what it is. It's all learning at the end of the day. I have, like last week throughout the week, was slowly just putting stuff out. So I have managed to get my giant leeks out, which are just sitting right there next to that no dig bed. These are going to be for eating, and also I'm going to set a couple of them back as well if I can, just to get the grass and stuff like that from them again, so I can just mess around with them basically. So I keep on getting them, get the stock all the time. So yeah, so I'll show you that. I got some rainbow Swiss chard and that. So these are going to be going outside soon as well. Once I get a little space sorted out for them. I'm going to bring them out here. We're just going to go and sit outside so we can get used to the temperatures outside. Also, the table inside of the polytunnel, if I've got time today, that is going to be getting pulled out as well. And I'm going to start getting all that bed all prepped up, all sorted out, ready to get the tomato plants in, because the tomato plants need to go in now, basically. Smell lovely, these geraniums. Just standing there talking and just getting away from them. Oh, lovely. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So first things first, guys, what I do is I spin these around, we'll have a quick little scan on things, see how things are getting on, show you what stuff we've planted out, and we'll have a quick scan on the polytunnel and tell you a little update on the polytunnel, what we're going to be doing, and then we'll start getting the ground prepped up so we can get these brassicas out today, because like I say, I think tonight it's going to rain. So we'll crack on with that now. I'll quickly show you everything, okay? Right, and guys, I'll just quickly spin these around and we'll have a quick little scan through, see what's going on. So I got 100% germination here on these Incredible, because there's your one there just slowly coming up now. Also I got 100% germination on these as well, because there's that one sitting there. So I got 30 of them. Really pleased. These are lovely, absolutely stunning. These are my chrysanthemums. They're looking lovely plants as well. These are the beets. They're going to be going outside today, just to get used to the temperatures. These are the Swiss chard, same again. Some petunias. Got some lettuce here. I'm going to go through the rest of these onions. More lettuce. We've got wazinas. These are ready to be going out soon. Pak chows coming through. Purple sprouted broccoli. We've got some iceberg lettuce here. I'm going to start going through the cucumbers. These are my squash. These are going to be going out soon. These are the cosmos. Need to get them out, guys, because they're getting pretty root bound in there now, and they're nice little plants, so they need to go out. The bryananthums, that's how you pronounce them, little daisies. These are just spare cabbages starting to stretch now. These are my marigolds. They're looking all right. A couple of Ladiva there, happy days. I'm going to go through these chili plants, because obviously these are just stopped at this moment in time because they're in these little pots. Once everything gets clear out of here, these are going to be going into some bigger pots and going to be sitting inside of here. These are my tomato plants, which are looking good. I've got some down at the bottom of the polytunnel as well, but they're looking good, happy days. This is looking really good as well, my grapevine. There's a nice little bunch there. So yeah, coming on nicely. Just checking to see if I can see any more. All these peas here are puffing out lovely now. Stunning. I'll just take that one. But there we go, they're all puffing out nicely there. There we go, take that one as well. These are looking good. And there's the grapevine, as you can see. So what I'll do now, guys, is I'll just take us outside and we'll have a quick little scan and see what we've been up to out there. Right then, so these are the carrots what I set away a while ago. I will start thinning them out soon. And also I've got some lettuce as well, and put some lettuce down there. I'll put a couple of pellets down because this raised bed will get slugs and stuff like that inside of it. But there we go, looks kind of good. Right then, so all the onions are looking good, which I'm really pleased with. I'll just zoom you out a little bit. So I'm going to pull these out, and I'm going to put my Elsa Craig onions in there, which I have got sitting inside of that polytunnel over there. I will show you. But these are my leeks what I put out on Wednesday, I believe. There we have it. Seem to be doing okay. So these are the giant leeks. Everything in here seems to be doing alright. So all the sweet candle carrots are coming through. The beets are coming through. All the radish. Rainbow carrots. I am going to put my spring onions there, the silver skins, which are sitting in the polytunnel. And then we've got some lettuce here, and then I've got that little bit of space to play with. I might put some more carrots inside of there, I don't know, haven't decided yet. The potatoes are starting to come through now, as you can see there. So they're the rocket. Over here, that there is the shop board coming through. My dad has put some brassicas out here. Here's what he has been grown. So he's got some red drumhead over there. He hasn't put no covers over the top of them. I believe these are sprouts, but he doesn't know you can't remember. All this ground's getting all prepped up and all sorted out because this is where the sweet corn's going to be going, because it's a nice sunny spot. He's put some purple turnips out along there. There we go. They're doing alright. They have been out for a good week now, well, a week. And these are his spring onions, what he's just put along. So we'll slowly get all this sorted out now. This is going to get all cleaned up and sorted out, ready for the flowers going in. We have made a start around this section, as you can see, and also around here. So these are being put into the ground now, and all this is all being cleared. They're looking good. Got all this area all cleared and sorted out. Everything in here seems to be doing okay. Like I say, today I'm going to get this table out, so I'm going to have to find a little location for these to go. These are the petunias. All this will get moved as well. These are the melons, what I'm starting to pot up now. And then also over there we've got some watermelon. And then I've got some more melon there. These are the silver skins. They're going to be going inside of that raised bed over there. All this is going to get all prepped up and all sorted out now, because like I say, I want to get my tomato plants in hopefully today or tomorrow, but they will be going in this weekend. I will show you on here and all. There we have it. See how it's bolted. So yeah, it's a couple of them like that, but never mind, it is what it is. I'm a little bit worried about some of these, you know, because some of these are looking better than I don't know if it's because I trimmed them back a little bit too much or what. It's mainly this one, jalapeno. But we'll see. We've got more lettuce down there. Like I say, everything needs to start coming out of here now, so I'm going to start getting stuff sorted out inside of here. Because it needs to be all sorted out ASAP. But there we go, guys, just a little quick run through. These are my Elsa Craig onions as well. These are looking fantastic. They're going to be going where the garlic is, up there. I'm going to just pull that out and put them in there. And that's the Peter Gray's Brook. Looking really good. And that there is an Elsa Craig onion as well. So that needs to go out basically. So there we go, guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start messing around with some netting and getting that ground all sorted, and then we're going to be going through the brassicas. I'll quickly show you now how they're looking. So there we go. Some of them have been munched on a little bit by slugs, but some of the broccoli, as you can see there, has bolted. Also on a nice little tip and all, the rhubarb. I'm going to be pulling some of the rhubarb out. I'm just going to be chopping some chunks off, and when I put the plant in, I'm going to drop some rhubarb in, because that helps it as well for the root fly. But I'm going to get all this all sorted out properly, and then I'm going to work out where things are going to be going, and then obviously get the netting and that sorted out on them as well. So I'm going to crack on with that, okay, guys? And once it's all prepped up, I'll let you have a little look. Okay. Right, and guys, so I've just made a start now, getting this bit of the ground all prepped up, ready for the brassicas. Just gave it a bit of a rake, bit of a hole, and then I went along it and just firmed the ground up, just like that. Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. And all that's for, guys, is because brassicas like to get a good hold on the ground. For example, if you're doing sprouts and stuff and they haven't got a good hold and they're moving all over the place, you will find that the sprouts will blow. They will never be solid. Your cabbages will move all over the place, and they never get a proper hold, and they're not hard up properly as well. So they're like a nice firm ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some rhubarb, get all this pulled out and put them in the rows. Get some rhubarb, chop some rhubarb up, and then when I dig the holes, we're going to drop some bloodfish and bone, some more grow more inside of it, and then I will put some rhubarb in, and hopefully that prevents, well, stops any of the root fly getting trapped into it. But we'll see, we'll do a little experiment, we'll see how we get on. I will keep a good close eye on them, and if I need high colours on them, I will. But first things first, guys, get them all lined up, see how we're going to sit, and then we'll get them transplanted into the ground, and then we'll have to work out some netting, because I need to get netting on them. Even though my dad has got stuff around the garden and they have been alright, I think I do need to put some netting on, but we'll see how we'll get on. So I'm going to crack on and get these out and work out the rows, and then we'll have a quick little look, okay? Right, and guys, so I've got some rhubarb off, so I'm going to just chop them into chunks. I've got some bloodfish and bone, some gromo, so these are cabbages, cauliflowers, and then some kale along there, and then I'm going to sort the rest of the bed out there, because I've got some kohlrabi, some red drumhead to go in, and some broccoli. So I'm going to get these ones in first, get this sorted, okay. Right, guys, I'll quickly show you what I'm doing. So I just dug a hole, I put some of the gromo down, I'm going to put a bit of bloodfish and bone, just like that, and then I've got a bit of rhubarb, which is going to just drop to the bottom, and I've got the cabbage here, lovely plant, and I'm going to drop that in, and then I'm going to put all the soil around, compact it in nice and tight, and then I'm going to repeat the process all the way along. Okay, so I'm going to get it all done, and then I'll show you, and that's exactly how I'm going to do it all. Right, and guys, so that is the start of planting out. So if I zoom in, so these are the cabbages, these are the cauliflower, these are the kale, these are the red drumhead cabbages, and these here are the kohlrabi. I'm going to put the broccoli here, and also I'm going to put the Swiss chard and all. I need to go through the broccoli, which is sitting inside of there, and I've got some inside of here. Quickly show you. Some of the broccoli is just shooting away basically, so these ones here look more or less pretty knackered, to be totally honest with you, but I have got some nice little ones sitting here, so I might use them ones instead, because some of these bigger ones have went to flower basically. So then, plan action for tomorrow, that's the Swiss chard day. That is going to be going out tomorrow. It has been sitting outside there, but plan of action for tomorrow, guys, all this inside here is going to be get cleared out. We're going to sort out this bed here. I'm going to pick some compost up in the morning, and we're going to get all that all cleared out and all sorted, and we're going to get tomatoes plants transplanted in. I'm going to put a couple of these ones in, and also I'm going to put a couple of the big ones in, which are sitting inside of the greenhouse at the bottom, just to compare them. These are going to get moved, and all they're going to go inside where the garlic is. That can just sit there where it is. These will be going inside of the no dig bed. I'll get them sorted out. That leek's going to be going inside of here as well, same as with that Peter Glazebrook. That's going to be sitting inside of here. I might just put them at the top, have some tomato plants along here, and then we can see what other stuff we can fit in as well. All these petunias and stuff are looking quite good. These will be getting moved as well, but there we go, that's a job for tomorrow, guys. Time is getting on now. Time is getting on. So I am going to put some cover over the top of them. Well, I'm thinking about anyway, I don't know, because they're canny size, but we'll see. I am going to put some pellets around them, some slug pellets. My dad has managed to put some more of the lettuce out, so he's put some inside of there. There we go. He's put some beets along here, and also he's put some lettuce inside of there as well. So guys, that's it for now. I'll meet you back inside of that greenhouse. Right, and guys, back in the greenhouse, so there we have it. That's enough for the day. Just made a start, which I'm pleased with. It's looking good. I am going to put some pellets down just to protect them a little bit. I have watered them in. So the next stage in that ground up there is I'm going to go through the calabrese broccoli and see what the best ones are to put out. We'll get some of them transplanted out, and then also I'm going to put out some of the Swiss chard as well, get them transplanted out. Everything seems to be doing alright, which is already out in the garden, like the leeks and stuff. So, and the lettuce, what I put inside of the raised bed over there, the no dig bed, that seems to be doing alright as well. But what we need to do is, tomorrow, I need to get that polytunnel all sorted out, because I want to get my tomatoes plants transplanted in there as well. So all that needs to be all cleared out, but that's a job for tomorrow. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to hire a couple of pellets down. I'm going to go around, give everything a little drink, what needs to have a little drink, and I'm going to call it a day. And then I'm going to be back up here tomorrow, and then we're just going to continue doing what we've got to do. We've got some lovely sweet corn sitting down here, I know what you've just seen, and my dad's got all that ground all prepped up, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks these will be getting transplanted out. Just needed to warm up a little bit, but they've got a nice little sun spot up there. All the flowers need to start going out soon as well, so we've got all that sorted out. But that's it for now, guys, and catch you back here tomorrow and crack on with some more jobs. So see you then. Right, hello everyone, welcome back. It is now Sunday, it's on about 12 o'clock. It's not the best of days today, it's a little bit cold, very dull, but I'm going to be working in the polytunnel today. What we're going to be doing is, we're going to be clearing out everything out of the polytunnel as much as I can, get rid of the table and stuff, move things around. I managed to pick a couple of bags of multi-purpose compost up, so I'm just going to hide just a little bit of topsoil on, stick it in, you know, just loosen it up a little bit. We'll go through the tomato plants and we will see what tomato plants I'm going to transplant inside of the bed. I'm going to try and get the leek in today and also I'm going to put that Peter Gray's book in as well, and then we'll just see what ground we've got left, what to do some of that stuff inside of there. So that's the plan for up there, get that all sorted out and get it tackled. I might put some more stuff outside, but I don't know, it's just the way at the moment. I might put a tray of the Swiss chard out, find a little spot around the garden, because I've got 2 trays of them, and see how they get on. I didn't put any cover over the top of the brassicas yesterday, I just left it. I'm not really fussed about the whites, the butterflies, the cabbage whites. I'm not really fussed about them at this moment of time. It's just mainly for like the pigeons and stuff. That's all it's for. I don't want any wood pigeons or out like that coming in the garden and eating the plants basically. But they're canny size, so, and I haven't had any issues with anything like that since I had the garden, touch wood. But yeah, I have had a few issues with the butterflies though, but I have been recommended that you just spray the plants. As soon as you see them come on, just spray them with soapy water on that, and the plant they just drop off. So we'll see, we'll keep an eye on it, you know. I'll keep checking the plants all the time, just see how they get on throughout the season. But we'll see, like I say guys, I might put some netting on. I just need to work out how I'm going to do the netting, that's all, because I might have to get some, because the stuff I've got's only like a metre wide, and I don't think that's going to be enough to go around there. But we'll see, like I say, we'll just see how they get on. But yeah guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spin these around, and I'll start getting everything cleared out of that polytunnel. Okay. Right, and guys, I'll just take you up to the top of the garden, so we're going to have a look inside the polytunnel, to see what we're going to be doing. But as you can see there, they had no cover up. They're quite the size. We'll see how they go. So yes guys, so this is the job for today. This is what I'm going to be tackling. So we're going to get this sorted out, get rid of this. This is going to be going, I'll probably just put them in the greenhouse because I'm going to have some space, because in the next, say a week, say roughly, just till I get a good head in there, good root system. So I can pull them out like little plug plants. I will drop them inside of where the garlic is, basically. I'm going to put a tray of this out today. I'm going to move all this out of the way, find a space for these. I'm going to put these inside of the little cold frame. These are my sunflowers, so I'm going to get these sunflowers moved out of the way. These are the red ones, so I'm going to get them moved out of the way, and then we're going to get this ground all prepped up and all sorted out. So what I'll do guys is, once I've got everything cleared out of here, I'll put a little video on, and we can have a little look, give it a brush out and stuff, and then we'll start getting this ground all prepped up. Okay. Right, and guys, so as you can see, I made a start now. I managed to get rid of the table. These are all my chilies and we pepper plants, which are going to be sitting inside of here. I put a couple of bags of multi-purpose compost on there, so I'm going to fork that in and rake it out, and then I'm going to probably put about 4 plants inside of here, for tomato plants, because last year I had this full of tomatoes. I don't want a full of tomatoes this time. I want to have a mixture of stuff. So some stuff has been moved around, like I say. Some's went in the cold frame, some's down in the greenhouse. I will let you have a little look. But I have put a couple of bags of multi-purpose compost on there. I'm going to fork it in, rake it out, and then work out the best plants to put in. So I'm going to crack on with that now, get it all sorted, and then we'll have a quick little look. Right guys, so I've gone and sorted the ground out, just hide the topsoil on and digged it in. And then I've got these pots, so I'm going to put an extra couple more in. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put 6 plants in all together. So all I've gone and done is got this pot here, chopped the bottom off, and that will be getting buried into the ground up to about there. Now what that is for, this is what I learned over the past couple of years of growing tomatoes. What this is for is, this is for, once this is in, the tomato plant sits in the middle, and then when I go to feed a tomato plant, I would feed around that side, inside of there basically with feed, and then the watering would be watered around here. This is just to try and control the water as much as possible, because tomato plants don't like loads of water, and they don't like to be too dry, because it causes the disease blight and also other issues as well. So this is how I've been doing it for the past 2 years. So I'm going to just stick with it, and this is exactly how I'm going to do it. So what I do is, guys, is I'll get these put into the ground properly, and then I'll get with tomato plants I'm going to sort out to put in, and then we'll quickly go through the tomato plants and I'll show you exactly how I'm going to do it. Okay? Right, and guys, so that is the next stage. So they've been buried in. Remember, the bottoms are being chopped off. They're being buried in. We've got a nice cane there, sitting there. I don't want it too high, because once it gets to a certain size, I'll be nipping them off. I just want a few trushes on, 3 to 4. That's all I want. Be happy with that. And what I use is, I use Velcro. I use a Velcro tape. Because what I noticed is, can't do it with one hand, but it's Velcro tape. There we go. Because what I noticed is, over the past 2 years when I've been growing them, is if you tie rope around them, once the stem starts to get thicker, it cuts into the actual stem itself, so it slows down the growth of the plant, and also you've got a risk of snapping the plant as well. Where this Velcro, if you leave enough on, when you check your plants, when you're taking suckers off and stuff like that, you can adjust it. You can adjust this. So definitely recommend using this sort of stuff than actual rope itself. Because like I say, it does tear into the plant, but everyone's different, so it is what it is basically, guys. But that's how I do it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my plants, I'm going to get them where they're going to go, and then we'll go through the plant and I'll show you exactly how I transplant them inside of there. But there we go, we've got 6 plants, so we're going to do 3 of each, 3 money maker, and we're going to do 3 of the red cherry. So I'm going to crack on with that now. Right, guys, so I'm going to show you how I do my tomato plants. So this plant in front of you here is a red cherry. This is the plant that I kept at home, and it was down home for a while before I brought it up to the garden. These were the ones that I brought straight up from home to the garden. As you can see, they're a lot smaller, a lot different, more chunkier, possibly a better plant, but we're going to compare them. So like I say, this was at home. It's been down the garden now for about a month, say, roughly. Could be possibly longer. But it's a red cherry one anyway, right? And it's going to be going inside of here. So all I'm going to do is, if I can do it with one hand, I'm just going to take the compost out of that hole, just like that. So I took the compost out. I've got some more grow more, sorry. I'm going to put some of that in the bottom there. I've got some blood fish and bone. I'm just going to line that out a little bit with some blood fish and bone, just like that. And then this plant here, so I hold it up for you if I can't, just needs a drink. As you can see there, that there is a sucker. We do not want that on the plant, because like I say, guys, this plant has got to grow tall, it's got to go up the stick, and I don't want any little side shoots shooting off, because that will turn into another plant, and it will produce fruits, but they'll not be as good. So I pull that out. It's quite hard to do it with one hand. I'm going to take that one off and all. And what I'm going to do is, because you can see carefully there, got loads of little hairs. They're turning into roots, so I'm going to bury this nice and deep. So I'm going to get where it's on there. It's quite tricky with one hand, and I want to stick it right like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bury that in and get it tied up, and I'll quickly show you what it looks like. Okay. Right, and guys, so that is the first one in. So this is a variety called Red Cherry. Never grew this one before, so it's new to me, but this is how I've gone and done it. As you can see there, I have stripped off most of the leaves at the bottom, because it doesn't really matter, because the first thrush is up there. Now this here, I might even cut that one out, because I've got another one sitting there. Because what you tend to find is, on the bottom thrushes all the time, you do get a lot of premature tomatoes and stuff on them. They just don't develop right, and they're just not right. It's too low on the plant, and etc. So we'll keep an eye on it, and if I need to nip it out, I'll nip it out. Because also what you find is, don't know about this plant, but for example like a money maker, you have got your thrushes what come on, and just say you've got about 4 different tomatoes on. You keep them 4 different tomatoes on, and you nip all the little premature ones off, because what you find is, on the end of the thrush, once you've got your nice tomatoes, it will still develop little flowers, and all the energy is going into them little flowers, and it's not developing properly. So me personally, this thrush here, if I had say 6 tomatoes on, 4 of them are nice size, 2 of them are little, I would nip the 2 little ones away, and I would just keep the 4 on that thrush, and then I would just work my way up. That's how I do it. This here, like I say, doesn't matter. This will get nice and thick. I kept this nice and loose, and you can adjust these so not rip into the plant or damage the plant anyway. So I keep a close eye on them, and they should be absolutely spot on. But when we start doing work on the thrushes and stuff like that, I'll show you exactly what I do. Also, was taking off these lower leaves, which you do. You take off the leaves on the plant, because if the plant gets too bushy, it can sweat. The airflow can't get around the tomatoes properly, and it can cause the issue blight and other diseases as well. So they want plenty of airflow going around, but they want to be nice and stable against that cane, because they don't want no movement. Because if they get any movement, or the cane starts moving, the fruits just don't develop properly, because the plant feels like it can't hold the weight, so it struggles a little bit. So that's what I've been learning over the past couple of years. This year is going to be a lot better, because I know a little bit more, so I can monitor it a little bit. But that's exactly how I'm going to do the rest of them. So I'm going to get them all transplanted in now, and then we'll have a quick little look. Okay guys? So then guys, there you have it. So I just... Yes, they're looking a little bit droopy, because they've been stuck in them little pine cups for ages, and they're bone dry, so they need a good water in. But guaranteed tomorrow, needs to be absolutely spot on. So we've got Red Cherry, Money Maker, Red Cherry, Money Maker, Red Cherry, Money Maker. I'm going to get this leek in now. I'm just going to put that in the corner, and then I'm going to get the Peter Gray's book in, and I'm going to drop that in. And then this section up here, this is for different stuff like bits of salad and things like that. We're going to have a little mess around in this little area. Because like I say, I'd want loads of tomatoes in. And then the cherries are looking alright, actually. Not too bad. So there we go. So what I do now guys is, I will get that leek dropped in. I'll get the Peter Gray's book dropped in. And then I'll give everything a good little drink, a watering in. And then we'll have a quick little look. And then we'll get this video ended for the day and for the week. And I'll meet you down the bottom of the greenhouse. Okay. Right, and guys, so I'll give everything a little drink. I managed to get the leek in, so that's sitting there nicely. I need to get the Peter Gray's book in, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. And then what we'll do is we'll get all this section all sorted out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go around and just give everything a quick little drink, and then I'll meet us back in the greenhouse, and we'll get this video wrapped up for the week. Okay. Right, hello everyone, welcome back. It is now Monday the 17th of May. Yes guys, I was meant to come back into the greenhouse yesterday to get the video wrapped up so I can get it uploaded yesterday, but unfortunately I had to get myself away. But it doesn't matter. Popped out to the garden guys just to check on them tomatoes to see how they are doing, because they were a little bit droopy yesterday due to they needed a good water. So that just gives me a little opportunity guys just to show you how they're getting on. So I'll spin these around, we'll go to the polytunnel and we'll go and have a look at these tomatoes and see how they're getting on. Okay. Right guys, so we'll have a quick look inside of this polytunnel. So as you can see there are the tomato plants. So I've got 6 of them. I've got a moneymaker, red cherry, moneymaker, red cherry, moneymaker, red cherry, that little one and that little one. Once I grew all these in a pot and I separated them, I brought some down to the garden and it just sat in the greenhouse all over the cold weather, which is them little ones there. And then the taller ones, these sat on my windowsill at home, and then I brought them down to the garden and they sat in the greenhouse for a few weeks before we got them transplanted inside of here. We have got some more of these plants. They're down in my dad's greenhouse. He's going to get some of them potted up and put inside of his greenhouse, but they seem to be doing okay. So we're going to compare the difference to these two and just see how they get on. The leek seems to be doing all right. Like I say, any issues with that guys, I'll just pull it out. This is just basically for me to set back so I can get some more grass from it and stuff, just so I can get my own stock basically. We've got some melons there sitting there nicely. These are going to be staying inside of here, and I've got some watermelon over there as well. This is the Peter Glazebrook. This Peter Glazebrook is going to be going inside of this trench as well, but I need to get some support to support them up. I've got some broccoli sitting here, so this is the broccoli I'm going to be using. And there's a little slug right there. We're going to get these moved along here. I'm going to give these a bit of a feed in the next couple of days. These are the Elsa Craig onions. They're going to be going down where the garlic is. I'm going to get all the garlic sorted out and pulled out. Well, there we go guys, just a quick little update of how they're getting on. All the cabbages and kohlrabi and stuff like that, and the kale and all that, looks like it seems to be doing all right. I have got some broccoli inside of here, but they just seem a little bit too long, a bit too big, so I'm going to hide the smaller ones in. I might just put these around the garden somewhere and see if anything comes from them. I am going to get these out soon. These are the Rainbow Swiss Chard. I'm going to get them out. I might put some inside of here, or I might put some over there somewhere. But we'll do that through the week. So yeah guys, so what I'm going to do now is I will meet you at the bottom in the greenhouse and we'll get this video wrapped up. Okay. Right, and guys, back here in the greenhouse. So there you have it, just a quick little look of my tomato plants. As you've seen there, they're picked up now. Like I say guys, they just needed a good drink. They sat inside of this greenhouse in them pipe cups, and they just got pretty dry, that's all. So we've got 2 different varieties up there. We've got Moneymaker, which is a nice little medium one. Tomato, I grew that last year and they were lovely plants. And then we've got the red cherry. Never grown any red cherry last year, but the nice little ones, lovely and sweet. So I'm really looking forward to them as well. I will go through the plants as they start getting bigger and show you how I take the suckers off, and also how I keep them like trimmed back, because I take some of the lower leaves off and stuff like that as the plant starts to grow, so lets loads of airflow going through. And also your trushes, I also give them a trim as well. I take off premature tomatoes and little flowers what don't need to be there, and etc. But we'll go through all that once the plant starts to develop. You notice that some plants were bigger, and then I had a couple of small plants. They came from the same batch. What I've done is at home is when I start separating them and put them into the pot, I kept some at home and I brought some straight down to the garden and kept them inside this greenhouse over the cold weather, just so I can compare the difference between the ones where I kept at home and then the ones where I kept down here in the greenhouse. So we'll keep an eye on them and then we'll just compare them. I will be giving them a feed of nettle juice because it's full of nitrogen, and they really like that sort of stuff. It's good for leaves, so make it all nice and leafy and all nice and green hopefully, and to make that plant grow nice. And then what happens is once the fruits start coming on, I'll change that and I would start feeding it some like a liquid seaweed, or I might do some sort of comfy, because I've got a comfy plant at the top of the garden which is growing nicely there. But we're looking at it. We'll go through the feeds and I'll show you how I feed my plants. Because every time a thrush comes on a plant, that means you feed it once a week. If you get 2 thrushes on a plant, that means you feed it twice a week. So every time you get a thrush on a plant, you up the feed by a day. But we'll go through it, like I say. So we have got some other jobs what we're going to be tackling through the week. You will see it next week. We're going to go through the broccoli, get the broccoli out. I'm going to use the ones that are inside of the polytunnel. The littler ones seem a lot better. The bigger ones were in the cold frame. I'll just spread them around the garden somewhere, and then we'll just see what if anything comes from them. If they go to bolt or out like that, I won't really be fussed because I've got other ones. So we will put them in the garden and we'll just see how they get on, and we can compare them, like I say. We need to sort out all the ground where the flowers are going, because the flowers are going to be going out soon. I'm going to get the rainbow Swiss chard. That's going to be going out soon as well. I'll probably do that through the week, find a little spot around the garden, get them transplanted out. I'm going to get Peter Gray's root all sorted out, get that put into the trench inside of the polytunnel. I just need some support just to hold them fruits up. Everything in here, I need to go through some of my, start going through some of the cucumbers now. These are the telepathic. The flowers need to start going out. All the sweet corn's coming through nicely. So we've still got tons and tons to do. We've still got loads and loads to do. But like I say, guys, that's it for you for now. I'm going to crack on and do some other jobs, which you'll see next week. And that's it. I'm going to give my strawberry plants a spray, because I just had the heads up to add a little bit of oil in with the Fairy Up liquid and some warm water, and it helps with getting rid of the green fly. So Dad brought some oil up. That was a little tip off Graham. Cheers, Graham, mate, really appreciate it. So I'm going to give that a little bash and all, because like I say, the green fly are hanging around a little bit on them, and I just want to get rid of them. So I'm going to give that a shot and give them a little bit of a spray. I'm going to crack on and do that today before I leave the garden. But that's it, guys, that's it for the day, and that is it for the week. I just want to say hello to all my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. This is a gardening channel, of course. I am a beginner. This is going to be my 3rd season now. So any tips, any advice you got, feel free, fire them over. Or if you want to ask me anything, just leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I just want to say cheers for all the likes and all the comments as well. Thank you very much, guys. But if you consider subscribing, you want to come along and see what we'll get up to throughout this growing season, come along. It's all free, guys. Just press that button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell, press that bell, and that means you get notified when every time I upload a new video. So that's it for today, guys. Cheers once again, and hopefully catch us back here next week. Ta for now.